Hello everyone, welcome to AI Movies Review, and I'm here to review Destroy All Neighbors, a new Shudder original coming your way. And this horror comedy is directed by Josh Forbes and stars Jonah Ray as our protagonist, who's a prog rocker working at a recording studio and winds up being caught up in some unfortunate events that lead to the death of some of his neighbors, and their ghosts push him and try to get him to finish this prog rock album that he's been working on for forever. And this film has little wins throughout, but has two giant losses that really keep this from being that enjoyable of a film. At the core of it, I really did not like our protagonist and did not feel for him or empathize for him. He was kind of a snooty jerk who was so self-centered and always trying to make him out to be a victim. And it was really hard to get behind him throughout this journey, and still never came around to liking him or engaging with him or even honestly caring about him finishing his album. And that's the whole entire crux of the film. So first off, didn't really feel for him. 2. The world around him is so obnoxiously against him that it feels so overblown and ridiculous without any sort of logic, just doing things to cause issues for him. And so it was hard to really latch on and believe any of it, like the cops especially, who pop up or act so irrationally to his concerns about somebody being particularly violent that lives next door. The highlights of the little wins are the supporting cast. I think Alex Winter of Bill and Ted Fane plays his neighbor Vlad, who's under tons of prosthetics. He's a lot of fun. Thomas Lennon's in it. He's a lot of fun. You have these different actors, like Randy Heller, also a lot of fun. They bring a lot to the table. But so much of the film just focuses on our main character and his failing relationship and his loss of his job and him trying to finish this album that you don't get to really enjoy them as much. I did appreciate the messaging about progressive rock music, love progressive rock music, big Rush fan, big Uriah Heep fan, and so I appreciated that life to it. And then by the third act, it kind of shifted into a strange middle ground of like Tenacious D-esque kind of supernatural elements, and you're like, okay, this is a lot of fun. I wish there was more of this throughout the movie, but there isn't. And a lot of it feels like a drag, a lot of it feels repetitive, a lot of it feels like you're struggling to connect. So in the end, yeah, there's some fun things along the way and things you might connect with. It's a campy fun adventure at times, but overall it's a bit of a drag and it's hard to really connect, and you really don't like the protagonist of the film and you don't even buy into his journey and his arc. So in the end, a lot of this is a big miss, but there are some fun things. So like if you're just wanting something silly and crazy and campy to watch and it's right there on Shudder, give it a watch. Find the highlights and enjoy them and latch onto them. I wish there was just more of Alex Winter or Thomas Lennon and some of the other supporting turns that do bring a lot of fun to the table. But those are my thoughts on Destroy All Neighbors. Let me know what you think and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.